This is our first session together. All right. From this week, okay, this week marks the first week out of the 13 weeks.
Yes, madam.
13 weeks of I believe it's third term. I'll call it third term since it will run until 5th November. It will run until 5th November. So this week marks the first week. Therefore, I have planned that we will begin with strand 6, which is our last strand. Now, yes, that is our last strand. Now, for the time being, continue to work on your revision notes, from strand 1 to strand 5. From strand 1 to strand 5 using your syllabi. Okay? But from this week we are beginning with strand 6. Strand 6 is our last strand, and our coverage now is based on the realigned syllabi, realigned curriculum. So I hope you have a copy of syllabi in front of you. Just quickly flip to strand 6. Strand 6. Strand 6. Are you with me?
Yes, madam.
Right. Now, strand 6 has 3 substrands. Okay? Substrand 1 is a manufacturing statement. What is substrand 2? Product costing?
Product costing system, job order costing.
Right. And strand 3, 6.3?
Cost, volume, profit.
Right. Now for strand 6, we will be only covering 6.1 and 6.3. 6.1 and 6.3. Whole of substrand 2 will be excluded from our coverage. Are you with me?
Yes, madam.
Okay, so 6.2 is the whole substrand is been excluded from our coverage. Yeah? All right. Now you can see on the screen. On our screen is lesson 1 for strand 6, substrand 1. Yeah, 6.1 on manufacturing statement. Right, on manufacturing statement. Now use your syllabi as your guide. Okay, we will discuss from achievement indicator 1. Yeah? Okay. Now before we progress to our achievement indicators, now this trend is totally new. Cost accounting is totally new. Compared to year 11 and year 12 accounting. Yeah? Okay, cost accounting is new. Now this trend focuses on industries. On industries. Now year 11 and year 12 accounting they focus on trading firms. Trading firms, they are engaged in buying and selling of finished goods. Finished goods. So if we quickly look at our performance and position, we on performance, we were into sales. Sales of that sales is sales of finished goods. Purchase of finished goods. Opening inventory of finished goods. Closing stock of finished goods. Compared to cost accounting, we will be looking at manufacturing firms. So our focus now will shift from finished goods to what is called raw materials. Okay, so raw materials, what they normally do is they process those raw materials. They process those raw materials. Those raw materials will turned into semi-finished goods. Okay, and now some at that point, some they trade at semi-finished goods, while some they continue to process that semi-finished goods. Okay, so these manufacturing firms, they process the raw materials and they sell those finished goods. Right. Now that is the highlight of this trend. Now let's quickly look at our achievement indicators. Now we will begin with by discussing what is cost accounting. Then we will look at the nature of manufacturing enterprises, okay, with contrast to trading firms. Then we will look at the definition of cost of production, and we will conclude with the major types of manufacturing cost. Okay, now what is cost accounting? Now, if I have to take us back to year 11 accounting, introduces us to the branches of accounting. Yes, branches of accounting. Branches of accounting. We have public accounting. We have private accounting. We have management accounting. We also look at cost accounting. Okay, now that we are in year 13, we are going to go deeper into that cost accounting. Now, what is this cost accounting? Now, it provides information to management on controlling the cost of producing the good or service which a business sells. Now, that is the primary purpose of cost accounting. Okay. Now, which user does it serve? Which user does it serve? The management. The management as an internal user. Okay. Now, that is the user group that it serves. Now, for what purpose? Okay. To control the cost of producing the good or service which a business sells. Further to that, this cost accounting provides the detailed cost information that management as an internal user needs to control current operations and plan for the future. Now, pay attention on the underlined words. As I always say, those are the keywords. Those are the keywords. Now, while trying to describe, whenever we describe or we have to define, you have to include these keywords, which I have already underlined for you. Furthermore, the management uses this information to decide on how the resources can be allocated efficiently and profitably to the business. And lastly, the reports produced in cost accounting should suit the needs of the internal users of the firm. Now, do not worry about taking notes down right now. Allow me to discuss. This will be posted up in Moodle, right? This will be posted up in Moodle, as well as it will be available in our Google Drive. Okay. Right now, Google is our Moodle is not yet ready. Okay. The Moodle platform will contain both our slides, my presentation right now, as well as the recorded version of this class. So do not worry, just follow as I discuss, okay, using your syllabi, okay, as your guide right now. Okay, we'll move forward to our next achievement indicator. Okay, according to the syllabi, that is on the differences of the manufacturing enterprise and the trading business. Now, in my introduction, I have said that in year 11 and 12 accounting, we have been looking at trading business. Okay, cost accounting, we will be focusing on manufacturing enterprise or manufacturing firms or manufacturing business. Now, let's quickly look at trading business since we are familiar with that. Now, first, the activities of a trading firm include buying and selling of tangible goods. Now, these trading firms, they are also known as merchandising firms. Okay. Now, keep in mind, we are looking at finished goods. Finished goods. In addition to that, trading business, they buy goods at a certain price, that is cost price, and sell it at a marked up price to make profit. Now that is selling price. They buy at cost price. They add on some markup, which is profit, and they sell at selling price. Now, trading firms, they prepare statement of financial performance and statement of financial position. That is what we have been doing from last year. Now, these trading firms, they do not prepare manufacturing statement since they sell ready-made products, also known as finished goods. So who prepares the manufacturing statement?
Manufacturing enterprise.
Right. The manufacturing enterprise prepares the manufacturing statement, while the trading business, they prepare the statement of financial performance and statement of financial position. Now, right. Now let's quickly look at manufacturing enterprise. They produces goods for sale. They produces goods for sale by processing raw materials in a factory. Right. Okay. Compared to the trading firms, they buy finished goods. They buy finished goods from manufacturing enterprise, and they sell those finished goods. Are you with me?
Yes, madam.
All right.
Yes, madam.
The second point, it buys goods. It buys goods, right? Those goods that manufacturing enterprise is buying a class, that is raw materials. So let me rephrase that. It buys raw materials and adds value. Okay, adds value in this in the sense of processing, processing those raw materials to the goods, to the finished goods, so that the goods manufactured are sold. Let me just repeat that. It buys raw materials. It buys raw materials, process those raw materials, and sell those. Turn those raw materials into finished goods. So who buys, who purchases those finished goods from manufacturing enterprises?
The trading businesses.
The trading business. Okay. Now, finished goods for sale in a manufacturing firm are not purchased, but are produced in the firm. Now, manufacturing enterprise, they prepare a manufacturing statement. Now, pay attention to this. They prepare manufacturing statement to calculate cost of production. Okay. Now, that is the sole purpose of manufacturing statement, to calculate cost of production. Now, if I have to quickly take us across to trading business, they prepare statement of financial performance to calculate net profit or net loss. Okay? At the same time, they prepare statement of financial position, okay, to gauge the financial position of the business at a certain time period. That is why with the heading we use the phrase as at. Okay? So those are the two different purposes of financial performance and financial position. Okay? Comparing it to the purpose of manufacturing statement, the sole purpose is to calculate cost of production. Okay? In other words, right at the end or towards the end of your manufacturing statement, your last entry will be cost of production. I hope I'm clear.
Yes.
Okay. So for statement of financial performance, your last entry normally net profit. Okay. Financial position, you know we normally balance. We normally balance assets together with liabilities and proprietorship. Okay. Our last point. Managing inventory, second last point, sorry. Managing inventory is vital in a manufacturing firm. Last point. Inventory mainly consists of raw materials, work in process, and finished goods. Now, class, this is something new to us. Okay. Now, take note right from the beginning. Inventories normally comes in 3 stages. First stage, raw materials, that is unprocessed. Unprocessed inventory. Nothing is done to that raw material. Now, all products that comes through manufacturing enterprise class, they come in the form of raw materials. Okay. Now it comes as raw materials, then it goes through certain processes. Okay. Economics comes in here. Primary production, secondary production, and tertiary production. Okay. Now relate that to economics. Now, raw materials, okay, raw materials, and then what do they do to those raw materials? They turn to those raw materials into semi-finished. Okay, semi-finished. We call it work in process or work in progress. Work in process or work in progress. Okay. Only the term is new. We are still referring to inventory. Okay, we are just expanding from that inventory that we normally have. Okay, so from inventory, we are just classifying that inventory into 3. in the form of raw materials, work in process or work in progress. Okay, and the last stage is finished goods. Okay. Now keep in mind, manufacturing statement, how they operate is totally different from a trading business. Now, for example, let me give an example. Now, to begin with the day, to begin with the day, okay. Now, they have just visualize this, okay, in a factory. To begin a day, okay, you'll gather those raw materials. Okay, of course, you'll see some labor. Okay, those are the ones that are directly involved in the production. So you'll see some laborers collecting those raw materials, feed into those capital goods or those machines, right? Now those machines or those capital goods will turn those raw materials into what is known as a work in process or work in progress. Okay, now, and it comes into its final stage known as the finished goods. Now, at the end of the day, some raw materials will be still in the form of work in process. Are you with me? Are you with me?
Yes, madam.
Right. Some raw materials will be still in the form of work in process, while some raw materials, certain raw materials, will be in the form of finished goods. So raw materials, semi-finished, and then we have finished. Raw materials, work in process or work in progress, then we have finished goods. So the following day, those machines will begin from which inventory, which stage? The following day.
Raw material.
Will they begin from raw materials?
No.
What do you think? What do you think?
Yes.
How will we begin the next day? We will begin the following day with work in process. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Madam.
Yes.
Yes, madam.
Yes.
Okay, we will begin with work in process since they are partially completed goods.
Good.
Are you with me? Okay.
Yes, madam.
We will begin.
Yes,
The main reason why we are going to begin with work in process class, because we have to clear those machines. Remember, we have to clear those machines. Okay, clear those machines, and then we feed them with another set of raw materials.
Okay.
Yes, no, yes.
Yes, madam.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So those are the differences, the differences between manufacturing enterprise and trading business. Then we look at what is cost of production. Keep in mind, cost of production. This is what we try and calculate while preparing the manufacturing statement. Now, keep in mind that is something new that we are going to prepare, a manufacturing statement. Right. Now, what is cost of production? It measures the cost of goods manufactured during the production period. No more cost of goods sold. No more cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold is for which firm? Trading firm.
Trading firm.
Right. Now that we are looking at manufacturing firms, we will be looking at cost of goods manufactured during the production period. Remember, it is not annual. It's not annual. It is, we are not preparing it for the whole year. Okay? We are preparing it as per the production.
Production.
Right, as per the production. Sorry. Second point, it is found. How do we calculate cost of production? It is found by adding direct material, direct labor, and factory overhead used in the production. Welcome. Welcome to cost accounting. There are new vocabularies in the bag today, okay, that we have to explore. Okay. Now that we are all on using internet, so there is no excuse in researching, as I always encourage you with. Okay, you can do your own research, find out what is direct materials, find out what is direct labor. Okay, and of course, factory overhead is totally different. So that rings a bell for our first formula for this cost accounting. Cost of production equals direct material plus direct labor plus factory overhead. Right. Okay. At the same time, we can also say that these are contents of our manufacturing statement. And this is what we are going to record in our manufacturing statement. Direct material, direct labor, and factory overhead. We will come to that in detail. What I'm trying to say is we do not have only 3 entries in manufacturing statement. Now, if we have only 3 entries, then we just end up with 2 marks preparing a manufacturing statement. There is more into direct material, direct labor, and factory overhead. But these are the three major costs, which makes up the cost of production. Right. Moving on. Moving on. Let's look at the different types of manufacturing cost. Different types of manufacturing cost. Number 1, we have the material cost. We have the material cost. Number 2, we have labor cost. And number 3, we have what is known as factory overhead costs. Material costs, labor costs, and factory overhead costs. Okay, get hold of your syllabi. You'll know what I'm talking about. This is something that you need to know. The 3 types of manufacturing costs. Okay, let's look at direct cost. Now, keyword direct. What is direct cost? Are those costs that are readily traceable to the manufacture of a product. Okay, direct in the sense these are closely associated with the manufacturing. Right. In other words, without direct cost, without incurring direct cost, we cannot complete our production. Right? We have to incur direct cost. If I have to give you example, one will be raw material, since we are dealing with manufacturing. Okay. The second example will be labor. Right, exactly. Now, without raw materials, and without labor, we cannot continue with our production. So these are 2 examples I can give as direct costs. Right. Now, this direct cost is further divided into direct material cost and direct labor cost. Direct material cost and direct labor cost. Now, these are the 2 types of direct costs. direct material cost and direct labor cost. Now, I wish to leave us with that, to end our class with the types of manufacturing, manufacturing cost. Eh?
Yes, ma'am.
Now I'll give this time for questions. If there's anything that you wish to verify, get hold of your syllabi, get a pencil, place a tick beside those achievement indicators that we have discussed in our class today. Now, for this week, we are allocated 1 day only. 1 day only. Okay, so on Monday, day 1 is year 13. All year 13 classes are conducted in day 1. But can we share some ideas, float some ideas here? What do you think? Can we go more than that?
Yes,
Yes.
madam.
Yes, madam. Yes,
madam.
Yes,
Every
Yes.
day.
every day. I don't mind if we have to go on a daily basis. I can come in at any time, but we have to accommodate everyone. Sandhya is saying something. Sandhya, can you come in on a daily basis?
Yes, madam.
There's a template. There's a template in which your ear teachers
Yes,
are
madam.
filling in right now for our free data. Free data? yes, free data. Okay, that is what the government is providing to us. Okay, for our classes. For our classes. Now we have to look beyond that. And now considering the number of cases on a daily basis. Okay? Considering the number of cases on a daily basis, I cannot guarantee, I cannot even predict when we will meet, when we will meet in the classroom. Okay. Other schools are using this platform. Now we are also, this is new. Other schools have started earlier than us. They've started earlier than us. We are beginning right in August, which is quite late. This is a new norm. I always talk about, right? You have to check your Moodle daily. That is what you're going to do next year. So that is what we are going to practice from this year. Now, if worst comes to worst, then exams will have to be conducted online for 3 hours. We are looking at that. Okay. Always have plan A and plan B. If we are meeting in the classroom again, then we are looking at sitting for the exam in the classroom. Okay. But if worst comes to worst, then we will have to conduct 3 hour exams online. Right. Now today, our class began at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. How many of us came in after 1? Right? Exam will run for 3 hours. 10 minutes for reading, 3 hours. Now, if allow me to share my experience, having exams online, if time allocated is 3 hours, at the end of the 3rd hour, you don't have to log out, you don't have to say goodbye. There is no the end over there. They just have to swallow whatever that you have already. Swallow in the sense they close it. So That is something that we have to prepare ourselves with. With Moodle, if I have to schedule a class at 1, it does not mean that you come in at 1. There can be technical errors. There can be a network problem. So you try and log in 15 minutes before, 10 minutes before. I hope I'm clear.
Yes,
I'm
madam.
clear.
Okay,
So
madam.
what is it that we have to do daily? Check your
Moodle.
check your Moodle. Check your Moodle. Check your Moodle. Okay. From now, okay. Once our Moodle is ready, once Ms. Bonromo once Ms. Bonromo will finalize our Moodle, then I will be communicating on that platform.
Okay, madam.
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
Now,
madam.
what I want to train you with is that Moodle system. You, as soon as you wake up in the morning, Now, normal school days begins at 8 o'clock. So at 8 o'clock, first thing, check on, go online, check your Moodle. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
madam.
Yes,
Madam.
Yes. Week 1 begins from this week. Remember that. Okay. Now, gone other days we were enjoying. Okay. Google Drive becomes our second. First, we have to go to that letter F. Check on what is there. Any notification, who liked my photo, any message whatsoever. It's a fact, okay? It's a fact, okay? But from this week, things have to change.
Yes,
We
madam.
have to shift. We have to shift from that social media platform. Let's drive towards our Moodle. Okay. This week is week 1 out of the 13 weeks. So from 10th August to November 5th. From November 5th. Okay, November 5th is the 13th week, okay, in which we are going to conclude with this term and this year.
Yes, madam.
25th.
For this year.
Wait.
Okay.
November 25th.
November,
Madam, when is our exam?
when is your exam? Right now, I'm not in a good status to predict our exam date. Okay. Okay, let's come back. So we for our classes, what do you think? What do you feel? Because if we have to go through, if we are going to use the timetable, day 1 is for all year 13 classes. And the whole of the week we do not meet.
Ma'am, I think we should do it every day.
Every day.
Madam. Yes,
Every
Yes,
madam.
madam.
Since we have coverage left.
Yeah.
Yes, madam.
Right.
Yes,
Okay, every day. Now, time.
Madam, one. This
Same
time,
time,
madam.
1 to 2
Madam, night.
One to 2.
night.
Somebody
Yes,
is
madam.
recommending night.
I'm
Yes,
not
madam,
at
we
night.
can also have in the
The
night.
connection is poor at night.
Woo!
Also,
And this
Night.
Oh, you are online every time.
Gori.
no, but the connection is poor.
Wow, very funny. I'll get and check that you are online. Sorry. So much.
See?
12.
here Imesh.
See?
Okay,
Sanya,
anytime, ma'am,
it's-
anytime.
Okay.
Mm,
अब every time देखते तुम 12 बजे से ऑनलाइन रहता है बच्चा.
This man.
Yes, madam, we can have it also in the night.
okay.
No,
What
no, no.
about
Oh, madam. No, madam. Suggest 1 p.m., please.
Yes.
1 p.m. 1 to
Because
2.
One,
yes,
1 to
madam.
6.
Or maybe 3 to
Wow.
4.
Hey, is that Rauna?
Yes, madam.
Rauna,
Madam,
when did you sneak into this class? Okay, 1 to 2.
1 to 2, madam.
Yes,
ma'am. 1 to
madam.
2.
Madam, 2 hours
Okay.
class.
Every
Hour
day.
class.
We'll be
Yes,
having
ma'am. We
Every
can do
day,
2
madam.
hours.
economics.
Okay.
Oi.
Economics we
Eh,
have 2 to
okay.
3.
Students, Zoom allow for
Only
40
40 minutes.
minutes only. If it's up to me, then I'll run for 2 hours.
Madam, we didn't.
Ma'am, we
Madam,
relog
after
in.
40
Relog in.
Yes. After
Okay.
40 minutes, then a break, then another 40
We
minutes.
just quickly relog in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, madam, it's like our mind is not working right now. We forgot all the.
Ooh.
Amelia knows TikTok
Okay.
only.
Okay, what about this? What about if we have
Copy your
2
TikTok.
sessions? 2 sessions on a daily
Yes,
basis. One
madam.
is 1 to
Yes,
2.
madam.
Do you have any other time in mind?
2 to 4. I mean,
Ma'am,
No,
since some of them want to do it at night, we can do one during
Daytime.
time.
What about in the morning? One session in the morning or one session in the, okay, one session in the morning. Okay, we have choices available. We have one in the morning, one in the afternoon, one in the evening. Afternoon is confirmed, 1 to 2.
yes, madam. Evening.
Madam, in the morning is confirmed for computer and English.
What
Yeah,
time
we
do
have
you
other
have?
subjects.
Okay, we have
Computer
other
is from
subjects.
9 to 10.
9 to 10.
Madam, madam.
From 9 to 10 we have
And 10
computer.
to 11 is English. 8 to 9 is maths.
Okay, can we go for evening?
Yes,
Yes,
madam.
madam.
Yes, madam.
8 to 9.
8 to 9.
Madam,
Yes,
why
madam.
not 7 to 8?
Devotion time is 7.
Devotion
8.
time,
7
Sandhya.
to
7 is devotion time.
8. 8 to 9, ma'am. 8 to 9.
Madam, 8
8
to
to
9.
9. Hey, Sandhya, don't tell me you go to sleep with Dr. Rabbit. 8 to 9.
Yes, madam.
8 to 9.
Yes.
It is very hard. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
8 to 9.
So from tomorrow 1 to 2,
Then 8 to 9.
1 to 2 and 8 to 9.
8 to 9.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now who is
And
not
tomorrow
in this? Yes, Ndauna. Ndauna,
Yes, madam.
do you have anything that you wish to share?
No, madam.
No. Are you all right with the time?
Yes, madam.
Any objections?
No.
No, ma'am.
Madam,
No. Yes, Sandhya.
madam, today we'll have from 8 to 9.
Tomorrow.
Not today, from
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Okay. Madam, at night.
Array.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, right.
8 to 9.
1 p.m. to 2 p.m. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Okay. On the other day, I have been requesting on the update of your revision. Yeah. Only Nitisha updated me on her revision work. What about the others?
Madam, mine already.
Trend,
Oh,
Not yet started.
Already. I mean, madam, trend company accounting.
Sandhya, which trend?
Company accounting.
Company accounting. Amelia,
Yes, madam.
Yeah.
company accounting. Emeline,
Madam, company
Ma'am,
accounting.
all of us at company accounting.
Company accounting, you are stuck with strength 3 while you have another 3 to go with.
Yes, ma'am.
Madam, I'm on strength 4.
Strength 4.
Madam, because I haven't got the notes for cost accounting. It's not shit. I haven't received it. Right.
Sandhya,
Yes, madam.
are you on isolation or you can walk down to high school?
Madam, isolation.
Can ask Deaconess Sala to call the high school for them to deliver
Madam, send it on my email.
Okay, email. Okay, Sandhya, I'll send it through your email.
Wait, no remarks.
Please, sir.
This is class time.
Okay, good. That is something new that we have to adopt. We will be communicating in email, Viber, Messenger. Most importantly is on our Moodle. Our Moodle. We will good that we are practicing it now. You have to check daily. Check on the announcement. I will be using forum discussion. You will have to upload activities on Moodle. I will mark those activities on Moodle and provide you with the feedback on Moodle. Okay, so
Madam.
you have, yes, Sala?
Madam, for the topics only substrand 2 is been extracted.
Excluded.
Yes, madam.
For strand 6?
Yes.
Yes, only substrand 2 is being excluded.
Madam, any other substance?
Any
which has
other
been
substance?
excluded?
Yes. Yes. There are strand 5. Okay. Let me update you with that. You have your syllabi in front of you. Okay, strand 6, 6.2 out. For strand 5, you go right towards the end, the last achievement indicator. Show the effect of transactions on ratios. Are you with me?
Yes, madam.
That is the only achievement indicator that is going to be excluded from strand 5. Okay, so that leaves us with the calculations and the interpretations on analysis and the interpretation. Okay. There's nothing excluded from strand 4 because that is a very short strand. Very short strand, and that is a strand on its own, a question on its own in our exam papers.
Yes, madam.
So strand 4 remains, strand 5, the last achievement indicator, and strand 6, the whole substrand, substrand 2. Please. I will share this slide, okay, this presentation. Okay, I will post it on Moodle once Moodle is ready, but I will try other means. Okay, other means. Okay, I just quickly provide your email address in our chat, in our messenger, in our chat, page, right? So that I can post our presentation straight away, so that you can start working on your short notes on strand 6. Okay, the notes is designed in such a way that it will be easier for you to prepare your revision notes in order as per the syllabi. In line with the order of achievement indicators in our syllabi. So do not wait. Do not wait, do not procrastinate. Start straight away with strength 6 with the slides that I'm going to share with you. Is that clear?
Yes, madam.
Week 1 of week 13. Week 1 of week 13. Week 1 of week 13 begins today.
Term 3.
Term 3. Term 3. Yes, term 3. Term 3. Okay. That is all that I have for you. Okay. I will continue to emphasize on Moodle. Please, you have to check every day, first thing in the morning. Begin your school day at home by opening your Moodle account. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Is there anything from anyone?
No, madam.
No, madam.
Is there anyone with COVID-19 symptoms?
No, madam.
Any recovered
Sohil.
patient? Sohil. Sohil or Shahil?
Sohil.
Sohil, recovered patient.
Madam.
Rauna, what are you? Recovered patient or patient right now? Okay, how many of you have been vaccinated?
Madam,
Me.
Vaccinated?
let me first dose.
First dose.
Second dose
Anyone?
in September.
Second
Anyone?
dose me already.
Madam,
Oh,
second
so
dose
Me,
already.
madam, already.
Aliwalu fully covered, but not covered. You have to be responsible. Okay, is there
Emeline and
any...
Akshat.
Emeline, what are you waiting for?
Emmeline and Amelia, madam.
So these two, they are attracting online exam. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yes.
I'm afraid of the injection. It's pain.
It's just a dot. I mean, just antibiotic.
Okay. But otherwise, let us make use of this platform.
Yes, madam.
Okay. So I'll see you tomorrow at
Yes,
first
madam.
session 1 to 2. Second session from 8 to 9.
PM.
Vaseva,
Yes,
please get hold of Vaseva. Cannot see Vaseva in our class today.
Madam, even Priya too.
Priya
Priya.
was the last person to be included in our included in our chat
madam.
group. Okay. Otherwise,
thank
I'll
you,
see you tomorrow. Okay, you
Yes, madam.
take care. Try and
Yes, madam.
communicate with those who are not part of our class today, so that we can
Madam,
follow up.
Priya.
Yes.
Priya.
I mean,
Yes. Okay. Priya is not in today together with Vaseva. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you,
Okay,
madam.
madam.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, madam.
Bye.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.